Classification of natural resources. Natural resources are divided into two types, living resources and non-living resources. Natural resources two types के होते हैं, living natural resources and non-living natural resources. Living natural resources. Plants, grass, trees, forest, animals, birds, insects are living natural resources. Living natural resources can only be regenerated if conditions are favorable. Take for example, rice crop. Rice fields need to be flooded with water. Rice को grow करने के लिए it needs much more water. But what if there is no rain for a year or two? So अगर rain नहीं होगी तो हम rice को grow नहीं कर सकते. Rice को regenerate नहीं कर सकते. हम rice को तभी regenerate कर सकते हैं जब condition हमारे favor में होगी. Non-living natural resources. Land, water, air, coal, petroleum are non-living natural resources. There are two types of non-living natural resources, renewable and non-renewable natural resources. Non-living natural resources को two parts में divide किया है, renewable and non-renewable. Renewable means जो exhaust नहीं होते. Exhaust means जिसे कितना भी use करो खत्म नहीं होते. You can use it again and again. For example, wind and sunlight. Non-renewable resources means ऐसे resource जो exhaust हो जाते हैं, जो ज़्यादा use करने से खत्म हो सकते हैं और जिनको वापस बनने में millions of years लग जाते हैं. For example, coal and petroleum. Coal and petroleum takes millions of years to form. They cannot be renewed. So, they are called non-renewable resources. Uses of natural resources. Natural resources are very important for the development and growth of industries. Means industries के विकास के लिए, industries को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए natural resources बहुत ज़रूरी है. But we should be careful while using natural resources because all natural resources are not renewable, right? So natural resources को हमें carefully use करना चाहिए because सभी natural resources को renew नहीं कर सकते. Resources like air, water and sunlight can be used directly. Air, water and sunlight को हम directly use कर सकते हैं. But if we need any mineral, then we have to refine the ore of that mineral and then use it. Now, what are ores? Ores are rocks from which minerals are taken out. So rocks अलग-अलग minerals से बने हुए होते हैं. For example, if one rock is made up of 75% iron, 20% copper and 5% aluminium, so now उस rock में सबसे ज़्यादा amount में iron present है 75%. Then that rock is iron ore. वो rock iron का ore हुआ and उस rock को refine करके उसमें से iron निकालेंगे and that iron will be used for different purposes. So thus some natural resources can be used directly while some natural resources have to be refined before using. Petroleum also needs to be refined before using. Petroleum is formed from fossils. Petroleum fossils में से बनता है. Fossils means the dead bodies of plants and animals. So after millions of years, petroleum is formed from fossils. We get petroleum in a crude form. Crude form means with impurities. Pure form में नहीं मिलता. So petroleum is refined and then we get petrol, diesel, kerosene, grease, etc. from it. Natural gas is also formed from fossils. CNG, compressed natural gas, and LPG, liquefied petroleum gas, are the very useful natural resources. We use petrol and diesel to run vehicles. LPG cylinders are used for cooking. CNG, compressed natural gas, is used to run vehicles. CNG causes less air pollution than petrol. Due to the increase in population, the demand for natural resources is increasing. पॉपुलेशन इंक्रीज होने की वजह से नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज की डिमांड इंक्रीज हो रही है बट रिसोर्सेज लाइक कोल पेट्रोलियम एंड नेचुरल गैस आर नॉन रिन्यूएबल. It takes millions of years to form. If we use more and more of these resources, there would not be much left for future. So scientists are trying to find alternate resources. Scientists alternate resources find कर रहे हैं means ऐसे resources जिसको coal, petroleum और natural gas की जगह use कर सकते हैं. For example, solar energy means sunlight. So daytime में solar energy always available होती है. So with the help of solar panel हम solar energy को solar cell में trap कर सकते हैं या gather कर सकते हैं and then we can use that energy for street lights, cooking food, etc. Solar cooker, solar water heater work on solar energy and solar energy does not cause any pollution. Solar energy से pollution भी नहीं होगा. So we can say that solar energy is the resource of the future. Means we can use solar energy in future in place of other non-renewable resources.